Insuperable versus Kiwikaki in the round of 32. Here are your players. Did we see Insup on stream this year already? I don't think so. I feel like I haven't seen him in forever.
Yeah, he was streaming just a couple of days ago.
I mean, on our stream.
Ah. Wait, when was this game against Foggy?
I think that was before the... Like, that was last year, I think. When he made that semi-final run in Rising Star.
Yeah. With that sick game on LR.
So I hope these guys have a good ping.
Yeah, Insup is the... Let me think about that. Strongest... Yeah, by far strongest undead in America. Right? Is there anyone else?
I don't think so.
He's basically the only one, right? Yeah. But he's actually really good. He's a master at surrounding and those little gnarly, barley, mini micro things. Ghoul surrounds, which I have never gotten the hang of, is not going to be his opening here because guess what? Insup, as I said, he must know Kiwi inside and out. Perhaps he has a special strategy prepared. And Insup is playing a Fiend opening.
Wow.
Which I say with so much emphasis because nobody plays that anymore unless your name is Shocker and you're from Germany. But nobody else really plays this.
Shocker plays it all the time, it's true. So,
and
what's
I
the
think
reason?
This could make a lot of sense though, actually.
Why?
Like the Farseer is going to run over, going to try to harass. This is the Kiwi way. And if you have two Fiends out already, instantly, not instantly, but very quickly, then you can snipe those Woofies pretty easily.
Dude, it's a Lich.
What?
It's a Lich. He doesn't want to tower him, right?
That would be a catastrophic idea.
I think so too.
Against Headhunters and Farseer, that's like the worst idea ever.
Yeah, I mean, it takes some time to get a decent mass of Headhunters, but it's faster than rifles, right?
And the good thing about this Farseer Woofie style with Headhunters is that you can trade constantly and put constantly damage on.
Yeah.
And the DK somewhat mitigates that with Coil and Aura.
Forces are under
Lich
attack.
has neither Coil nor Aura, plus he's slower, plus he's got less HP. I'm sure Insup knows what he's doing, he must have played this before. But yeah, I haven't seen this before, and I'm going to be interested to see just how he makes it.
I mean, a Farseer is pretty low HP, just about 500, and on the DK you can constantly attack from range, so constantly put damage on a DK because the DK is melee. With the Lich, you can trade hits, I guess.
Yep, that's true.
That's
is
like
the big
a
benefit.
Dota lane style.
Yeah. And with this opening also, Kiwi doesn't go for heal salves early.
A player's forces are under attack.
Lich and Farseer have the same HP, but Lich has a little bit more right click and of course the Nova. Interesting. So it's just a lot of range units, Fiends and Lich to go into a trading game. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, and we have, like, of course, melee units as well with skeletons and wolves. First Nova thrown into this Headhunter. One is out. We have a little bit of HP on the Lich, pretty much nothing on the Farseer.
And the cool thing with this Lich first is also it should be pretty easy to level to the level 3 quickly. And that is very strong against Headhunters, obviously.
So far, looks like a smart adjustment to the Kiwi style.
Yeah, and I was kind of concerned that the Fiends would take too much damage, Lich would take too much damage, and you can't heal up. But Insup is spamming those skeletons, and Kiwi's just not getting past the skeletons. If he dives past the skellies, he's gonna get destroyed by the Nova. This is super smart by Insup now.
Insup is keeping the Fiends exactly on Blight, so they have regen as well. At least a little bit, so he keeps them healthy. And it feels like Kiwi doesn't really know what to do. Last hits of the creeps so far go to Insup, that's it, close to level 2, and once he got level 2, he can just spam Nova.
I'm pretty sure he's not gonna go Frost Armor, right? That doesn't seem like it makes sense.
No, there's
and
no
Snare
melee.
is gonna lead to a kill, though. Oh, is it though? Oh my! Oh, they could have saved that Fiend, perhaps.
Hero Wolf diving deep. Counters with the Nova, so that Headhunter's out of that fight as well.
Yeah, but it's one Fiend kill for a level advantage. This is still completely fine for Insup. Plus, 2 Headhunters are extremely hurt already, so it's gonna cost something to heal them back up. Item went to the Lich with the gloves. That Fiend kill is kind of annoying, and Snare sometimes can ruin your day, and here we saw the downside of not having Coil. But I think Insup is completely fine with this. Tech is pretty late. Favoring instead the higher Fiend numbers early.
I wonder if...
Cool.
Yeah, I think so too.
Player's
Very
forces are under
interesting.
attack.
I wonder if Kiwi is adjusting somehow to this Lich now on tier 2, or if he just does the same. Alchemist is of course making quite a bit of sense as well with Acid Bomb versus Nova. But it's also sort of single target coming in from Insuperable, so maybe slight adjustment here and there.
We'd love to see Claws of Attack as well. Always great on a Lich. We do have Claws in the shop.
Yep. He has the resources as well.
Only 125.
But I think he's saving for DK.
Yeah. Oh, the Farseer in a bit of trouble there.
He's fine.
Kind of surprised we haven't seen too many skeleton blocks yet from Insup. This is another thing he's really good at. But Nova comes in, more right clicks, and that's another kill. This Farseer still is only level 1. Lich is getting close to level 3. He's almost level 3. Oh my god, the Wolfie is level 3. Oh my god. That is so scary.
He hasn't had the mana to resummon the wolf, so he couldn't reposition them, and that, yeah, is a big level advantage now. Insup is playing a very, very good game.
A player's
Absolutely.
forces are under
Kiwi is
attack.
switching it up. He's playing TC second. The much stronger late game option, but the much weaker one here in the mid game, and Insup very smartly continues to play aggressively. Oh, that Nova. Hits it on 2 headhunters and perfectly gets the shots in for the kill. Speed scroll, running forward. TC looking for the connection. Can't kill the Lich, but maybe can kill the Fiend. Trying for the surround. Has to devour it with the Dark Ritual, and he does.
Nice. Looking very good so far. Thank you, Namaron, for the 3-month resub. So, here's the DK. Sometimes, when I'm not focusing on the heroes, I feel like a Pit Lord is arriving because he's so big. And the head of this horse reminds me a little, but just briefly. So we have a healing option for the undead now. Farseer, still no Chain Lightning, no experience on the TC. I feel like, by the way, that every TC is called Cam Ghosts here. Do you think Cam programmed that into multiplayer Warcraft so his name is popping up constantly?
Are under attack.
Yeah, his name on Reddit is Cam Ghostseer.
Yeah.
Wait, but this name existed before Reforged, right?
Yes, of course. That's how Cam
you
got
sure?
his name.
Are you sure?
Yes. That's why he named himself.
Oh,
He
another
is-
TC fanboy. I didn't even know. So the Lich has pretty good mana here. 1 Nova at the moment, soon to be 2. These still do hurt a ton. TC going forward, looking for the Stomp splits. Not the greatest. And here's the Raider now with the Ensnare. Where's the first Nova? There it goes into 4 headhunters in the back. There's not too much sustain here, but plenty of damage. Both players might be losing a couple of units here, but actually Insup keeps all of his Fiends still alive, waiting for the statue to come in. That one could perhaps get intercepted, but Kiwi feels forced to TP out of this, gives up the middle. Statue not picked off. Insup taking full map control.
Yeah, and he's so close to level 2. I think it was the right call with the arrival of the statue to get out of there. Level 2, super close as well, so he can chase and heal. How far is level 3? Oh, we're at 60%. There is an orb, and man, if this Lich gets the orb and aura, that's so much damage and chase and
Player's
everything.
forces are under attack.
I would love to see Insup right now just solo creep the DK, take the natural, take the Mercamp, I guess, get the orb, and then go with a Dark Ranger. There's no way TC and Farseer are gonna both be level 3 by then. Scouting with the skeleton as well, sees what's going on, sees the progress on the heroes. Not solo creeping the DK though, the Lich is still around. And level 4 Lich, as much as I like to meme with the +4 intelligence, is actually so sick for mana sustain. Level 2 Dark Ritual might be low-key overpowered. Even though you would never think so. It's just
Player's
so much
forces are
mana.
under attack.
And there is of course so much Nova, and there's of course so much good against these headhunters. Even though he's at tier 3, going for the upgrade now, and Torrent Totem added with the Kodo Beast and the Shadow Hunter. So, will he play Torrent? Or is it just for Spirit Link? Because I feel like that makes sense. Destroyers will be sniped rather easy. We have the Crypt Lord, by the way. Oh, I'm looking forward to a paint job on the Orc army.
Yeah, in case you guys aren't aware, some abilities change player colors. Crypt Lord is among them. But isn't that only the case when you're playing first person and you have the ally thing turned on?
I think so too.
So,
but, you know, for the memes.
For the memes. Oh my god, look at Insup's levels. 4-3 now on Lich and DK. Crypt Lord comes out, mana pot right away. Hell yeah. He's looking for those spiky spikes. Wait, does he not have the orb? He does, right?
He does.
Yeah, the Lich has. Okay.
And a crystal ball as well. TC level 2, but not level 3. He's a very, very tanky boy with those 2 rings. No TP, though.
Oh, the Shadow's trying to get items from the shop.
yeah.
Shadow,
Bad
turn
idea.
around.
Now the wolf saw it.
Is the chakram still bothering you, by the way?
The shark, yes. Not as much as initially. I don't even know if they rescaled it. I would be surprised. I get so used to everything. The more I watch, the less things bother me.
Yeah. I still think we're a little too dark, but... Oh! Wait a minute. Did the Berserker change colors?
Please?
No.
What? Huh?
No, no. I thought the Berserker perhaps changed colors. But it's just blue by nature. Dude, it would be fun to have like a Blue Man Group concert from Berserkers. I saw that once in Prague when we were there with school.
Oh, that sounds amazing.
It was pretty fun. They are so wasteful in their performance, though. Holy shit, how much trash they create. I think towards the end it is, where they're using toilet paper, but not just like 10 or 20 rolls. I think it was like 500 rolls of toilet paper just flying around everywhere, and then color being sprinkled all over the place.
I bet it's recycled though, right? Right? Right?
I don't know. I didn't taste it.
Taste? Okay. We have a TC level 3. With every level he got a ring, so he's at plus 13 armor now. And Remo, it is only day 3 after Reforged release, and this is the first game, professional game, with a Tauren.
I mean, I love it. I love my torrents. TC plus torrents, like my favorite thing. That's not undead. Oh, but I don't know. Is that good? We'll see. DK at the shop. What do we have? Did he just buy a Wand of Lightning Shield? No,
looks like it, right? But he might have found it as well. Potion of Mana and Heal Scroll on the Crypt Lord. Lich is kind of dangerous now with plus 16.
Yeah, as I said earlier, I certainly would have preferred, if I was playing myself, to go Dark Range to have TC control, but this is Crypt Lord, which is much harder to keep the TC, so to control the TC, excuse me. This Tauren Chieftain can still be the MVP of this game. There is supply now actually for Kiwi somehow, but that's still stuck in the Tauren Totem with that Tauren, and in we go. Who's got the better stuns? That's probably going to decide this fight in this game. PC going in with a speed scroll. The Impale is delaying a little bit. The first stomp hits pretty well. Kiwi doesn't get the whole army, but pretty decently still hit. Heal throw coming in by Insup right away, and snares on the Fiend lead to quick kills. I'm not even sure these Taurens should be focused. I think they're sucking up too much damage. The Lich in trouble. Deep trouble. Has to go for the Invul. The Fiend didn't receive the coil either. That one missed. TC again. Needs to be careful. One more Impale came in from the Crypt Lord, out of mana now, but still has more mana pots to use. Destroyers die so quickly here.
Big Nova on the Raiders though. One taken out. The Crypt Lord falls now. No Spike Carapace to heal him. Only 50% damage on the TC, but there's a potion and a mana potion. He could absolutely be the carry. Going for the DK at least a little bit. No, taking out the Fiends first to reduce the damage more, and snares are flying. And there's one more Stomp in a bit.
And Kiwi's absolutely turning this game around.
Yeah.
Waiting for the next big stomper. Level 2 for the Shadow Hunter as well. The timely Hex could perhaps make a difference. Awkward position now though for Kiwi, kind of blocking himself with his army. Right click from the Lich, still do hurt. Fiend survives. Oh no, the Pulverize gets the kill into the ground. Totem don't care.
So what now, Insup? He had such a great mid-game, but once there's Tauren, there's no chance anymore. Everything is low, no statue anymore. One destroyer, what can he really do? The damage is lackluster, has always been. Cryptlord comes back, one impale, maybe hero focus, no. Okay, that was the last Nova. Oh, Farseer though, there we go, just lets him die. Level 2 Cripple now. There is one more impale indeed. This is the next turnaround. Nova hitting good, gets a kill, but now he has to retreat. There's no mana anymore and no statue. Insup, what's there to gain?
There's not too much catch anymore. The Raiders are dead. There's only a single Hex to worry about. Now that is not even longer any issue as the Shadowhunter's out of mana. With some kiting back and forth, Insup can make something work. And the level 2 Dark Ritual, seriously, it's so good right now. Every skeleton is a Nova. And the statue comes back in.
Oh boy, okay.
If that Farseer hadn't died, this game would have probably been won by Kiwi, but...
And he killed the altar before. I'm not sure if he rebought it. Oh yeah, at 60% only. He either has to go to the tavern to buy him back for a lot of resources which he doesn't have, or has to wait a long time.
Oh, the Kodo, that's one of the best pickups you can hope for. Gets that one for free. More experience to the DK, who's close to 4, Lich close to 5. If this Lich gets to 5, it's gonna be lights out for those Berserkers.
He makes sure that there's no expansion, repositions himself a little deep into the base. Dives Kiwi to be safe, to have these burrows. And a little bit to block up front.
Hopefully a game can turn around in both ways, towards both players.
Still a mana potion on the TC. Still super omega tank. Even ghouls coming in now to eat them. Lich is hungry.
Tauren gets taken out, stomp towards the Crypt Lord. That one might be falling, but no, Coil comes in. And honestly, the Crypt Lord is an affordable loss. Big Dispel down the speed scroll, healing the Destroyer up nicely again. There's not enough anti-air anymore. Only a few Berserkers are left. More kills going the way of Insup, level 4 now for the DK. A few Fiends are dying, but the Lich and the DK are carrying this long extended engagement. Next stomp is gonna be big! But where's the follow-up damage? Eats the Fiends. Nova on the TC. He now needs to be careful. I guess the Taurens are putting in a decent bit of damage. Okay, these Pulverize are not too bad.
I think he just proc twice, right? That was a lot of damage. But stable backline. Kiwi knows, okay, against these heroes in the level 5 Lich, I can't do anything. And so the one Canadian surviving is Insup. Nice tug of war between them. Early game, definitely going to the undead with the pocket strat, with the tailor-made strat against Kiwikaki style that no one really expected. Then he owned the mid game as well, but Kiwi came back with a strong fight with unusual Tauren as well, who were surprisingly effective. But then one fight, one Farseer loss, and the undead takes it from there.
Yeah, Kiwi perhaps getting a little too complacent there. It looked like the game was supposed to be his. Just force him back a little bit further, look for a few more kills, then go to your base, go Tiny Great Hall, and boom, that's your game. But Farseer loss turned everything around.